The mission is to play every video game ever so we can find the greatest video game of all time. So far, we've played 22 games, and this is how they rank. Today, it's game number 23. It is called Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons Remake. The question is, does it have what it takes to make the podium? Let's start with the gameplay. The first thing I noticed was the controls. At first, it felt a little strange as you controlled the older brother with the left stick and the younger brother with the right. Oh fuck, this is actually quite hard to control. You gotta control at the back and the front. So I think the left stick is the older brother and the right stick is the younger brother. That's what I'm feeling here. It definitely took a wee bit to get used to, but after a while, I actually really enjoyed how unique it felt. Movement throughout the game was very smooth, whether you were climbing, solving puzzles, or even riding a goat. Oh wait, what the hell? Shit, I got DRS! None of the mechanics were particularly difficult, but they didn't need to be. Everything feels polished and moves exactly as it should. Except during the swimming scene at the end, it took me 20 minutes to figure out what to do. This kid's a fucking flop, bro. This kid is a flop. And I'm gonna have to do this shitty little cutscene again. What do you want me to do, bro? You're not fucking doing it. Is there a wooden plank? The plank here makes sense. Using the plank would actually make sense, mate. I fucking hate this kid. On God, bro. Yep. You're there. I see it. Die then. Fucking die. Oh my. Let me do this cutscene again. But that was my dumbass fault, not the game's. Brothers wasn't trying to challenge you. Instead, it was trying to immerse you into the journey. And I think the gameplay does that really well. Overall, I'm giving the gameplay a 7 out of 10. It's simple but effective, and the unique controls separates it from the other games that I've played. Next up is the story. Overall, Brothers has a short but heartwarming story that never outstays its welcome. You play as two brothers who set off on a journey through a fantasy world to find the water of life in the hope to cure their sick father. Oh, straight vom. Along the way, they overcome countless obstacles, solve puzzles together. Boom! Headshot! What a kill! And slowly build a bond that draws you in. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but goddamn. I don't know if it hit me harder because I've got a brother in real life, but let's just say there was a few waterworks involved. If I don't yawn, I'll cry. Holy dooly. Oh, it's there. The emotions are there for sure. If you do want to experience the ending for yourself, I've uploaded the full playthrough on the second channel called Diabolical Dennis Archives, which I will put in the description down below. Overall, I'm giving the story a 7.5 out of 10. It's short, it's sweet, and it made me care about the characters in only a few hours. I fucking hate this kid. On God, bro. Despite the fact that they spend the entire game speaking a completely made up language.
Sadi, Abaya. Vida, Wade.
Straight yapping. Now we're on to the world design. I was pleasantly surprised by how much variety this game packed into such a short experience. Throughout your journey, you explore loads of different environments and come across all sorts of weird and wonderful creatures. From trolls and giants to whatever this ugly ass chicken thing was. What is that ugly thing? Is that a chicken slash hedgehog? Even though the game is an open world, it never felt restrictive. There are a few optional interactions and side missions that reward you for exploring. What the hell? That guy looks like Gargamel from the Smurfs. What the heck? Oh, making the world feel more alive than I expected. Like saving these cute little turtles. Ah, look at that. Ah, that's worth it. That's cute. But what really stood out to me was that every area felt like it had history. You would arrive somewhere new and immediately wanted to know who lived there, what happened, and what you would discover next. It gave me more of a reason to keep pushing forward. Overall, I'm giving the world design an 8 out of 10. It's beautiful, it's varied, and it is full of charm, making the adventure feel much bigger than what it actually was. Now we are on to the enjoyment factor. First things first, did I actually enjoy playing this game? Abso-bloody-lutely. Brothers is the perfect game if you just want to sit back, relax for an afternoon, and experience a great story. You can easily finish this game in one sitting. Personally, it took me 2 sittings, but that's only because I was stopping and admiring the view, and definitely not because I got stuck on a lot of puzzles. Jesus, bro, every little puzzle I'm just shit at. I'm just shit at puzzles, bro. I'm just wank. Nah, couldn't have been me. Also, because this game is so short, it is also very replayable. It's the type of game that you can come back to every 2 or 3 years, and if you're a trophy hunter, it is fairly easy to get the platinum. Which I did not get. But that's not the point of this series. We don't do platinums here, fellas. We finish games. The platinum would have been too easy for me. The only thing that stopped this score from being higher was, funnily enough, some of the puzzles. A few of these puzzles had me ripping my hair out for longer than I would like to admit. What the fuck's the point? And slowed the pacing down of the game a little bit. But overall, I'm giving the enjoyment factor a 7 out of 10. I had a great time from start to finish, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone who is looking for a relaxing, story-driven adventure that you can complete in one sitting. Now that we have scored all 4 of the categories, it's time for the final verdict. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons Remake gets a score of, drumroll please, 29.5 out of 40. That's a very respectable score, and it's enough to place Brothers in 17th place on the leaderboard, earning itself a very deserved spot in B tier, just below Uncharted 3. But now let me know in the comments, did I get the rankings right? And if not, what game should I play next? Also, if you want to watch the first 22 games getting ranked, I'll put a link in the description down below so you can follow that as well. But thank you guys for watching. 23 games have been finished and the mission continues. Now on to number 24. Peace.